Good morning, muffins. It's Cherie. It's Monday. I don't think I've ever vlogged on a Monday. This feels real unnatural. Usually we have just muffin chats on Mondays if you guys are new here. So my vlog days are usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so yeah, welcome to my Monday. I'm having some 0 Point coffee. It is also simply filling. It is just black coffee with fat-free milk. Yeah, so this is what I'm drinking. So today is day 4 of simply filling. I'm feeling pretty good now. I think that the first day or two was a little bit bumpy. We had an invite to go out to eat with some friends of ours and we declined it because your girl was just not confident in her simply filling outside of the house-ness. I'm feeling a little bit better about that. I think I might do okay with a menu. But it's hard to eat out, you know, anyway when you're on a diet. It's just, you have to, you have to think about it. You can't just can't do it. So far, I'm feeling pretty good. I haven't at all felt hungry or like I'm starving or anything like that. It does feel a little bit more restrictive, but that I think a big chunk of that is probably because I'm just not used to it. I kind of felt like Smartpoints was a little bit restrictive at first, but that's because I didn't know what I was doing. So I think with any diet plan, you're going to feel that way because it's a different way of eating. I do really like that I'm able to, it's a very weird balance because I'm eating things that I don't normally eat because they're a little bit higher in points, like whole grains, you know, like rice and beef and stuff like that. Stuff that I usually avoid, I'm able to eat on this program without guilt, but I still feel guilty for eating them. But then I also am not allowed to eat the things that I usually eat, you know, like frozen chicken tenders and chocolate, you know, stuff like that. So it's a weird, I don't know, it's weird, it's just a weird feeling. So like I'll be eating rice, feeling guilty about it, and then I'm like, wow, I wish I could have some chocolate. I did use some weeklies last night on chocolate. I had some sweets. I think I used quite a few of them. I think I have 28 weeklies left, but that's usually how I do it. I have some splurges on the weekend with my weeklies, and I kind of feel like now that I have found, after going to 5 different stores, fat-free cream cheese, fat-free sour cream, fat-free mayonnaise, I'm going to survive simply filling. So I had a breakfast plan this morning that I was really jazzed about because I love oatmeal, but it's something that I'm not a huge fan of when you get like the packets because it's really overly processed and it doesn't keep me full. But I've avoided the real stuff because it's so high in points. So I've made up some overnight oats with some unsweetened cashew milk. But when I went to log it this morning, because I like to pre-log my meals, it says that cashew milk is not simply filling, and I am gonna just call major bushataki on that because cashew milk is only 35 calories a cup, whereas skim milk is like 89 to 100 calories a cup. Also, I think it's really insensitive of Weight Watchers to not include non-dairy options for people who are vegan or vegetarian or can't drink dairy. I just think that's real rude up in here. So this girl is not counting that as a point because I feel like 35 calories, unsweetened with no sugar, non-dairy. It's very healthy. I think it should be simply filling. So Cherie's making those rules. Nut milk, hashtag nut milk is simply filling today. So I'm going to pop off of here. We are doing muffin chat, so I'm already going to be chatting a lot tonight about the program. I hope you guys tune in. And I'm going to go do some eBay. We are back to working out this week. I had a whole week of rest last week because my husband was sick, so the lazy has to stop today. So it's back to eBay and back to working out and back to being on a schedule. It's unfortunate. Oh, also, fun fact, my debit card got stolen. The number got stolen yesterday. I logged on to our account to pay a bill, and all of our money was gone. And I was like, oh my God, like you have that moment of panic, like, did I shop a lot online this week? Like, was it me? But it was not me. And so today or tomorrow I have to go get a temporary card and so that I can buy things because I like to buy things. Also, I really hope that the people who stole my card get a month's worth of diarrhea. That's what I hope. Alright guys, so it is breakfast time. What time is it? Chicka-cha, chicka-cha. It is 8:39. What? I was just about to put my blueberries in. This is my overnight oats. It's just about a cup of oatmeal and then a cup of cashew milk, unsweetened. And then I'm going to put in some berries from my garden from last year. I found this bag in the like depths of our deep freezer and I was like, oh no, I gotta use these up before we get a whole nother schmaggling of berries. So I'm pretty much picking out the blueberries because I'm not a huge blackberry lover. Let me know down below if you have any diet friendly things other than oatmeal that I could do with all of these berries, like so many berries. So I'm gonna put that in my face. Okay, hopefully my video isn't upside down. I'm getting used to this new phone and having to turn it in different directions. Is it Instagram worthy if I cut up the bananas? I mean, is this how you do it on the internet? I'm gonna say yes. So this is just 1 cup of rolled oats. They're the whole ones, not the quick cooking. 1 cup of cashew milk, which I'm counting as simply filling, but you know, you do you. Then some of my garden blueberries. I did get some blackberries in there because I want to taste them because it has been a while since I've tried a blackberry. I usually like them squished up in jam. I don't really like them fresh, but we'll see. And then I cut up a banana on top, and then I'm just going to top it for some sugarness with this sugar-free Mrs. Buttersworth syrup. So let's do that all fancy like, oh God, oh yeah, you feel it? Oh God, it's so good. Just yes. So that is going to be my breakfast. This is a whole ton of oats. Like, I don't know if you can see it because this bowl is so big, but oh my gosh, this is so much oatmeal. I don't know if I'm going to finish it all, but we will see. And then I have my first big glass of water, and I put a half a lemon in it. Lemon water, good for detoxing, good for getting those kidneys cleared out. Flat tummy, all them good things. So here is my breakfast. Yes, girl. That was delicious. I feel like that is everything that my body has been wanting for months. It was so good. I didn't eat it all. Let me see if I can turn you around without... I can't. I couldn't eat it all. That was a ton of oatmeal, and I think that's the point with Simply Filling, is to stop when you are satisfied. So I've got probably another cup of oatmeal, so I think next time I just won't make as much. But the banana, blueberry, sugar-free syrup combo, oh yes, it is so good. So I had just got back from my walk with the doggies. I forgot to wear my tracker, but I think I'm just not going to wear my tracker this week. Like, this should be like a full experiment of what a real life situation would be like if you were trying to survive on Simply Filling. So I'm just not going to track anything, but I'm going to continue to move and go to the gym and all those kind of things. This was so good. Like, I can't even tell you in words how delicious this was. And super filling and good. I feel healthy. I feel like I ate whole grain oatmeal, so I'm basically a health guru now. So I'm going to chug this water and finish up some eBay. Did a little more food prep this morning. I did a big batch of 96% fat-free beef. Is that what it is? 96% lean? I don't know. The math sciences. And then I got a big rotisserie chicken. I pulled off all the skin and all the white meat. So this I'm going to use for sandwiches because you're not supposed to have sandwich meat on Simply Filling. Then yesterday I made burrito bowls. This is all Simply Filling. It's just 1 chicken, or 2 pounds of chicken breast, 1 whole container of paste picante salsa cooked in the crock pot all day long, and then you just shred the chicken. I put it in little individual sizes in case my husband wants to have some. And then I just grilled a whole bunch of chicken tenders. This is what I do every week, just on a normal basis, because my husband eats chicken every night. But I just grill a whole bunch of chicken tenders and then keep them in the fridge, and then I weigh them out and we eat them for dinners. I did prep some fruit as well, but I don't think I need to show you that. It's just cantaloupes. So yeah, so there's some food prep. All right, it is almost 1 o'clock, so it's time for some lunch. This is a smorgasbord. I've got some rice left over from last night, about a cup of it. I've got my black bean and corn salsa that I mixed up. It's just a can of black beans, a can of corn. Right there, I've got a little bit of Simply Filling green salsa in the middle. Leftover rotisserie chicken that I couldn't fit into the baggies. Some fresh tomato, some fresh onion, fat-free mozzarella, and some fat-free sour cream. So this whole bowl is Simply Filling. So once I put that in the app, I'll put down the Smartpoints right here-ish. And I'm on my second glass of water, and I need to do the dishes. So yeah, so here's my lunch. Alright guys, I'm stopping here because I am satisfied but not stuffed. So I probably ate half a cup of rice, probably all the chicken, I kind of picked that out. But pretty good, a little bit bland, but I was kind of just throwing stuff together from the fridge. But yeah, so this is all I ate. So here's my Simply Filling dinner. I have broccoli for 0 everything, I'm going to say this is 1 tablespoon. I'm trying not to eat so much sour cream. 1 tablespoon of fat-free sour cream. This is simply filling. I have 5 ounces of roasted potatoes. Those are simply filling. And then I have 4.5 ounces of ground beef. Also simply filling. So this entire meal is simply filling. I'll put the points down here. And I'm also having a Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh, yeah. Oh. Getting a little behind the scenes muffin chat action because I don't usually vlog on Mondays. You get to see my messy makeup area. And then, I cannot turn this camera around. Why can't this camera be like Snapchat? Get with it. Craft room. You guys, that's my laptop that I have to film on for muffin chat. It's so exciting. Everything's very high tech in the household that I live in. So here's my before bed snackaroo. I have one 100 calorie English muffin, which is simply filling. I have some of this Philadelphia fat-free cream cheese, which is simply filling. And then I have this sugar-free blueberry preserves, which is simply filling. And then I have 2 clementines. So this is going to be my before bed snackaroo. So it's the end of the day. Today is actually the first day that I haven't used any of my weeklies, so I'm pretty excited. It's getting easier as I go along to just know what's on the list and what I can have and what I can't have. Thought I heard a creature outside my window. But yeah, so today went really, really well. I'm feeling really good. I think I'm slowly getting sort of excited about this plan. If it works for me on way in, then I might be sold for show. But yeah, so I might see you guys tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see how things go with vlogging 5 days a week. But thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in my next vlog.